Hello, everyone. This is Scribe, and joining me as always is Ranting Monkey. Hello, Monkey.
Hey, guys.
And filling in for SDA tonight is the lovely Lady Monkey. Hello, Monkey.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am pretty good tonight. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. It is the 4th of July.
Yay!
It's Bill Pullman's speech day, which is the best American speech ever done. You know, from Independence Day.
I was going to say it's definitely among the best presidential speeches ever given, and it's not even real.
Right. It's not even real, which is unfortunate. But then some of our best presidents have been actors of a kind.
Indeed.
So let's see. So hello, everyone in the chat. Thank you for waiting a couple minutes while we get Lady Monkey set up. Let's see. So SDA is out tonight with family to watch the fireworks. So we wish her and her family well, and hopefully she doesn't blow her hand off with an M80 or something.
Well, she is a redneck and she's going to be near fireworks, so something bad could happen.
Yeah, that's true. So she might come back with 1 or 2 less feet. We'll see.
I hope not.
Well, I know. It's not a hope. It's just, you know,
we're not praying for it.
It's informed speculation.
Okay.
Let's see. So before we begin, Monkey Dick, Jim Jones movies, and if you have not already, please hit that like button, because rumor has it helps with the algorithm. Though I guess that hasn't been proven yet.
Hasn't been proven, but I'd rather do it and be wrong than,
exactly
not do it. And yeah.
Before we get into the news, do we have anything we want to talk about or mention?
Nothing comes to mind, Lady Monkey.
Just that if I disappear all of a sudden, it's because the Grand Monkey's going to be delivered later on tonight after fireworks.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll wait for that. All right. Well, speaking of fireworks of the big kind, it was confirmed today. So last night we had a breaking news alert. Oh, first off, thank you, Arakroon. Subbed to you today, Scribe, and hi, Lady Monkey. Well, thank you for subscribing. So last night we had a breaking news story that North Korea had launched another missile test into the sea off Japan. It was confirmed today that that missile was actually a ICBM.
Nice.
And as a result, things have been, let's say, kicked up a notch in the world of global problems, because as a result of that launch, and here's the headline, U.S. South Korea drill as Tillerson calls for global action on North Korea. Oh boy. U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson strongly condemned North Korea's intercontinental ballistic missile launch, calling it a, quote, new escalation of the threat to the United States, our allies and partners, the region, and the world. Global action is required to stop a global threat, he said. Any country that hosts North Korean guest workers, provides any economic or military benefits, or fails to fully implement UN Security Council resolutions is aiding and abetting a dangerous regime. Tillerson also called for the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula and stated the U.S. will, quote, never accept a nuclear-armed North Korea. North Korea claimed Wednesday that it was just that. A statement from Pyongyang's official Korean Central News Agency said Tuesday's test was of a new nuclear-capable ICBM. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un called it an Independence Day present to the U.S., adding, quote, we should deliver big and small presents often.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tillerson's strong statement makes a striking contrast to when North Korea conducted a test in April, and Tillerson said, quote, North Korea launched yet another intermediate range ballistic missile. The United States has spoken enough about North Korea. We have no further comment. The Pentagon late Tuesday confirmed North Korea's test was an ICBM. Quote, the launch continues to demonstrate that North Korea poses a threat to the United States and our allies. North Korea said the missile flew in a steep trajectory going 2,800 kilometers or 1,741 miles above the Earth before splashing down in the Sea of Japan, East Sea, 930 kilometers from its launch site. Analysts said if the missile were fired on a standard, flatter trajectory, it would be capable of reaching Alaska. So yeah.
Well, if that happens, we just lose a palin or two, so I think we'd be okay.
Yes, those Alaskan penguins. Man.
No, palins, like Sarah
penguins.
and all them.
Oh, I thought you said penguins. I'm like, well, SDA will be sad. Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to just deal with these fuckers. It really is.
How?
Give them the Syrian treatment. Hit their fucking nuke sites. We know where they are. Just fucking blast them.
Let's see. And
Because
then
if we don't, you know what's going to happen?
what's going to
If
happen?
we continue to just ignore what's going on, they're just going to keep escalating. There's no reason for them to be escalating right now. None. Nobody is threatening them at all. So what's the next step? The next step is to launch one that actually has a warhead on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's too late.
Well, supplementary to that story is that the U.S. and South Korea have conducted an exercise in response to North Korea missile launch. The United States and South Korea held a joint missile drill after North Korea claimed to have conducted its first successful test of a long-range missile. Quote, together with the Republic of Korea, we conducted a combined exercise to show our precision fire capability, Pentagon spokeswoman Dana White said in a statement released Tuesday night. U.S. Army and South Korean military personnel conducted the exercise to counteract North Korea's, quote, destabilizing and unlawful actions, unquote, a statement from the U.S. Army said. The exercise used the Army Tactical Missile System, or ATACMS, and the Republic of Korea Hyunmoo Missile 2, which fired missiles into territorial waters of South Korea along the East Coast, according to the U.S. Army statement. So it's just major saber rattling on both sides. And yeah, these are I think beyond red flags at this point that something's going to happen or somebody's going to do something stupid, probably on the North Korean side sooner or later.
Yeah. Because again, there's no bigger place for them to go except actually launching against someone.
Yep.
Thank you, Krampus from Kansas. Slim Pickens is needed more now than ever.
I get that reference. Do you get that reference, Monkey?
I do not.
So Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Love the Bomb, or just Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Slim Pickens is a actor in that movie. And he's the guy that's riding the nuclear bomb down to the earth with going wahoo, ride him cowboy.
Gotcha.
At the very end, yeah. Yep. Oh, Slim Pickens. And actually, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was James Earl Jones's first movie, or at least first major movie role, because he was in that movie.
Yeah. With Kim Jong-il, at least, he seemed to only do it to get attention, and he wouldn't do anything too major.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Kim here he's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and he's never de-escalated at all. At least Il would do that once in a while. Un's not done that at fuck all. He just and this is what, the third or fourth test this year?
No, they said
they had the intermediate range one back in April. We've had 2 or 3 shots since then that barely made the news. It seems like every weekend this little fucker is firing something.
Let's see. They said last night how many it had been this year so far, but it's been quite a few. Oh, 7.
7. Okay, so yeah, even more than I thought. So yeah. So this little shit he's gonna blow something up. He is.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for like one of those missiles to hit some fishing boat, and then everything goes to kablooey.
Or it accidentally hits mainland Japan.
Right.
You can see my quotation marks there. Accidentally.
Yeah, accidentally. Yeah. God. Yeah, I mean, I just wish that China would say stop and Russia would say hands off, and would just be like, okay, North Korea, you have no friends. But of course, at that point, if you back them into a corner, they're going to do something stupid just because they have nowhere to go.
Well, yeah, they're using it as it seems like he's trying to use it as a negotiating tactic. Because again, nobody's threatening to come into North Korea.
Yeah.
Nobody wants your shitty little land, dude. It's not like, I mean, we can get, workers who aren't being treated well anywhere else in the Asian world. It's fine. There's nothing in Korea we want. This little fucker. Yeah, Kelvin in chat just said they're going to blow up Seoul. I would not be surprised if one of their missiles accidentally hits something, because these guys are they're asking for it. They really, really are.
Yeah, well,
I don't mean.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that if they actually do fire a missile and hit a civilian target or something, China's not going to back them up. Russia's not going to back them up. There's nothing. There's no benefit to defending North Korea at that point. I don't think. I can't think of a reason why you would then want to take the side of that.
And that's fine, but that's after they've already killed a bunch of people.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like that's what it would take, because at this stage of the game, I don't think China is going to completely take its hands off because of the tactical positioning of the peninsula, and a unified Korea is not in their political or ideological interests. God, it's such a messy fucking situation. It's going to take something stupid before it'll be solved, because until that happens, there's the what if factor will keep everybody just on tenterhooks the whole time, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Terry Diamantis. Just move the South Korean border north an inch every day until the whole of North Korea is gone. They'll never even notice. I wonder if Google Maps will do that for us. So the second story I have is kind of, well, it's an update / supplemental to a story we had last night, but it's also something that touches on something kind of personal to me in a way. So I'll just read it. What is the headline is "What We Know About the FetLife Fetish Site." Now, when I saw this headline, I was like, why are they talking about FetLife on CNN? So for those of you that don't know, well, I'll read the article. It'll explain it a bit more, but I can give a little bit of extra information. It bills itself as like Facebook, but run by kinksters. It claims to have almost 6 million members, and it's suddenly in the spotlight because of the recent disappearance of a Chinese graduate student at the University of Illinois. It is FetLife, a website for bondage and kink fans. The FBI says suspect Brent Christensen visited a FetLife forum called Abduction 101 before kidnapping Yin-Yang Zhang on June 9th in Urbana. She remains missing and is believed dead. Christensen was arrested Friday, but has yet to enter a plea. FetLife has not commented publicly about the case. The site has not responded to multiple emails sent by CNN. And I don't understand why they should, honestly. So FetLife, for those of you who don't know, it's kind of what CNN describes. It is a social media hub for people interested in kink and bondage and that kind of thing. It's not structured so much like a dating site, though you could use it as such, obviously, but it's for like forums and friending and that kind of stuff. I've had an account for many, many years. I think I've had an account since college when I was president of the bondage club and everything. And this is one of those stories that, just to, again, bring it sort of back personally, one of the things that we did in my college club, and one of the more sort of serious aspects of it, was trying to dispel some of the stigma around the lifestyle. Because people who practice this lifestyle safely and sanely and consensually, it's a healthy thing. It can be a very fun thing. But then you've got assholes like Brent Christensen here who get involved in this in some way, and then apparently maybe get inspired to do something horrible to somebody on the basis of his fantasies or whatever else. And so it's just really odd to see FetLife brought into this horrible situation, and it just seems like, I don't know, it just pisses me off. I don't know what else to say about it other than this is a site myself and many friends of mine have used. It's a, for lack of a better phrase, a safe space for people who are interested in kink to explore that stuff without too much danger of being exposed, or, you know, having a place where they can discuss that kind of thing amongst like minds. And now apparently it's involved in somebody's death and abduction, which just, grr. That's all I got to say about that, grr.
That kind of worries me about any site like that online. I forget what story we were talking about. I think it was when Bloodwing was on, and he was talking about how there was a serial killer in a chat he used to.
Yes.
moderate.
Oh yeah. He told. Yeah, I read a book on that guy actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and it just opens people up in a way. Even with your anonymity, it opens people up to stuff that I don't want to say it's dangerous. It can be dangerous if you're not very careful.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't saying the person who got abducted and killed, it's their fault, but the internet just.
Well, I mean, whether you're talking about BDSM or name your ideology or religion, if you cannot distinguish between fantasy and reality, no matter what the subject matter is, you're going to have a bad time. That's just the nature of the beast. It doesn't, like, if you can't tell that your deity of choice is just a character in a book, you can do some horrible things. If you can't tell that Abduction 101 is about abduction fantasy and not something to actually do to some random stranger you come across, then
that's the other part of it. If you're the random stranger as well, you need to remember it's fantasy and not to go, oh yeah, I'll meet up with you, because you don't know who that guy is.
Well, I mean, that's.
See, this Doubting Tommy said it in chat here. Says the bondage fetish stuff is all about trust, and I get that. I do. But and you run into this risk with anybody you're going to have any relations with, to be honest. But when you're in there and you're talking to somebody about how, oh yes, I have a huge rape fantasy, and you run into the wrong person, and it's a person who it just seems to me that it's the perfect place to keep your online self completely separate from your offline self. That's all I'm saying, in my mind.
Well, if you're going to do anything with somebody in real life, you have to approach it like, I mean, honestly, if it's a blind date kind of thing, and your main intention is to play in a fetish fantasy or something else, my best and pragmatic advice is you have to treat it like a job interview. You meet somewhere public, you sit down, and you discuss, and you feel each other out. Not literally, but just start to figure out, you don't tell anybody where you live or anything like that. And you go over, I mean, you have to take your time before you put your safety, whether physical, emotional, or mental, into someone else's hands. It goes both ways, whether you're the dom or the sub. You don't do these things impulsively. Now, I don't know, and the story doesn't tell us, if the victim in this story actually was a member on the site. This guy might have just gotten information or inspiration from the site and then used it in the real world on some unsuspecting person. So she might not have had any involvement at all in this at all. But anyway, I was just bringing it up because it caught my attention. Lady Monkey, what's on your mind?
She's having issues over there, and I'm not sure what they are. Yeah.
Did we lose her?
Well, she's come in, and she's come and gone a few times, and she's muted at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, in the absence then
you got this for a minute if I go check on her real quick?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll talk to chat. Hi, chat.
Be right back. If you have a story, go ahead and if you have like a potpourri something.
Okay. Well, I'll wait a minute. That's fine. Todd Packer says, I rape myself a lot. Not as much as when I was a teen, though. Oh, well, you just need to exercise more. It'll be fine. Peter says, help her, monkey. Help her, monkey. Help her, monkey. Hi, Platypus. Hi, Bloodwing. Hello, the Peter. Hello, staff reporter Jack Cochran. Hi, Reject. Hi, Antischwager. What else is going on? Hi, nothing for you here. Hi, Zenith. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Sharky. Hi, Beth. Hi, Moonshock. Thank you, Moonshock. I had fun with the 4th of July one. It's a Scribe show. Yeah, it's a Scribe show starring Scribe. Yay. Hi, Lucky7. Crazy Opinion. Yeah, no SDA tonight. She's off watching fireworks with the family. We have Lady Monkey sitting in when she's able. I guess technical difficulties might be an issue at present. Hello, Alice. Hello, Sam. One Ton Hammer. Hello. W.R. Costin. Hello. Donald the Repentless. Hello. Doubting Tommy. Hello. Jonakai. Oh, staff reporter Jonakai. Hello. Goatman. Hello. Boy, look at all you guys. All these people. I just got to say real quick, I cannot express how flattered I am by as many people who come watch us every night so regularly with such dedication. It's sort of like an episode of Cheers every night where everybody knows your name kind of thing. And I really appreciate that. I also wanted to give a special little shout out. Let me pull it up here real quick to make sure I'm not completely off my rocker, which, you know, wouldn't exactly be news to me. To, one second here, let me pull it up. Where'd it go? Where did it go? It disappeared. Oh yes, John the Bemused. John the Bemused put a comment up on my video today, correcting me to some length on something I said in my 4th of July video. I had said something to the effect of freedom of speech and freedom of religion were founded or were the basis on which our Constitution, sort of our society in America was raised, things that were disallowed or not lawfully allowed in Britain under British rule. It was not exactly the case that you could not practice your religion as you pleased in Britain. I was more referring to the history of religious persecution that led to people coming to America, the Pilgrims in the first place, and also the absence of a state church like England has and has had. But he went to some great lengths to explain in the comments on the 4th of July video the actual history behind things, which, by all admission, I am not a historical expert by any means. I try to keep my toes dipped very shallowly into such subjects when I reach them because I don't want to speak or tell stories out of school. But I just wanted to give him a quick thank you for his very detailed response to my comment in the video. That being said, Sharky says, Scribe Light, I was automatically unsubbed from your channel. Does that shit still happen on YouTube? Apparently so. I don't know why that happens or how it happens. Supposedly, and I mean supposedly, underline, bold italics, if you click the little bell symbol as well as the subscribe button, that should lock your subscription, I think. I don't know. YouTube makes these choices or something on its own. So yes, if you find yourself unsubbed from me and you had been subscribed, by all means, resubscribe if you could, and click the bell. That'll give you reminders that videos have been posted or streams are upcoming and that kind of thing.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Everything all right?
No, it just for some reason stopped recognizing the microphone.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Not recognizing it, saying it won't work with Hangouts.
Pooh.
It was working.
Yeah, it was. We heard it before.
Yeah,
okay,
so
well, okay, so
she's going to try shutting down completely and restarting and see what that does.
Okay, well, hopefully Lady Monkey will join us again sooner or later. But anyway, to everybody in the chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight and avoiding blowing off your hand with an M80.
Indeed.
Jacob asks, Scribe, did you finish The Flash Season 3? Still working on it. My TV watching partner is busy with holiday stuff, so we're going to wait until they're done with that until we continue. We are, I think, on episode 18, so we're close to being done with Season 3, and then we'll move on to Legends of Tomorrow Season 2. Anyway, in the absence of our usual Vanna White, Monkey, would you like to be our potpourri lady?
Sure, why not?
Okay, sure, why not? We have Canadian Widow, Body in Freezer, German Terror, and that's it for potpourri.
Okay, we're going to say Body in Freezer for last because that's what I'm most interested in.
Okay.
Do the Germans first.
The Germans. Hello, I'm German. German intel chief, and this is one of those stories where it's like, gosh, is the sky blue? But I just thought I'd bring it up because the headline caught my eye. German intel chief, more terror attacks likely in Germany. The head, yeah, I know.
Really?
I know, right? The head of Germany's domestic intelligence agency is warning that more terror attacks by Islamic extremists in Germany are likely. Hans-Georg Maassen said Tuesday that, quote, further attacks by single persons or terror commando groups must be expected, unquote. He and German Interior Minister Thomas de Maizière, that sounds almost French. They're interbreeding. We're presenting the annual report by Germany's domestic intelligence agency. De Maizière told reporters some 680 extremists are considered potentially dangerous enough to carry out an attack. What, you've identified 680 potential people for this?
Might be time to round them up.
It might be time to sort of keep tabs on them. Yeah.
Maybe put them in a camp. You guys know how to do that.
Although Tunisian Anis Amri had been under surveillance, he was able to hijack a truck in December and drive it into a crowded Christmas market in Berlin, killing 12 people and wounding dozens, the first mass casualty Islamic extremist attack in Germany. Masson says 10,000 people in Germany are part of the radical Islamic Salafist scene, but not all are violent. Oh, but they're not all violent, but they might all condone violence. That's good.
Okay.
That's just, yeah. Well, I mean, like we've talked about before, it's pretty much like natural disasters. They're just going to happen now. It's just like you're going to wake up tomorrow and SJ will be streaming, and there you go, a terrorist attack.
I heard I forget who it was. It was a Jew, somebody actually from Israel talking about this. And he's like, I'm not saying it's not horrible for you guys, but this is a shit we've been dealing with for decades. And it's true that there was a time in Israel, it was like every other day a bus was blowing up or a coffee shop was blowing up. It's a sad fact. We are going to just get used to it.
Yeah,
There's
I guess
no way to stop it.
Yeah.
Short of, anybody who might do it, rounding them up. And that's probably not the best way to do it. Yeah,
it's like that line from V for Vendetta. Ideas are bulletproof. And, whether they're good ideas or bad ideas. And, fundamentalist Islam is a bad idea. I guess the thing that depresses me most about that story is just sort of the inevitable acceptance of it by the people who are supposed to protect the people of the country from this kind of stuff. It's like, well, it's just going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not blaming them necessarily for that because they're right. You can't. A locked door only keeps out an honest man. So no matter what you do, if somebody's willing to give their life to hurt a bunch of people, he's probably going to do it. But it's just depressing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, back to potpourri. We have Canadian Widow and Body in Freezer.
Yeah, we got to do Canadian Widow because the Body in Freezer.
Yeah, I figured.
Interests me most. So.
Okay. Widow goes after money. Canada will give ex-Gitmo prisoner. The lawyer for the widow of an American soldier killed in Afghanistan said Tuesday they have filed an application so that any money paid by the Canadian government to a former Guantanamo Bay prisoner convicted of killing him will go toward the widow and another U.S. soldier injured. This is a complicated story. Lawyer Don Winder made the comments as a decision by the Canadian government to apologize and give millions of dollars to Omar Khadr came under mounting criticism. An official familiar with the deal said Tuesday that Khadr will receive 10.5 million Canadian dollars or 8 million US dollars. The official was not authorized to discuss the deal publicly before the announcement and spoke on condition of anonymity. The government and Khadr's lawyers negotiated the deal last month. The Canadian-born Khadr was 15 when he was captured by U.S. troops following a firefight at a suspected al-Qaeda compound in Afghanistan that resulted in the death of an American Special Forces medic, U.S. Army Sergeant First Class Christopher Spear, and the injury of Sergeant Lane Morris, who lost an eye. Khadr, who was suspected of throwing the grenade that killed Spear, was taken to Guantanamo and ultimately charged with war crimes by a military commission. He pleaded guilty in 2010 to charges that included murder and was sentenced to 8 years plus the time he had already spent in custody. He returned to Canada 2 years later to serve the remainder of his sentence and was released in May 2015 pending an appeal of his guilty plea, which he said was made under duress. The widows of Spear and Morris filed a wrongful death and injury lawsuit against Khadr in 2014, fearing Khadr might get his hands on money from his $20 million wrongful imprisonment lawsuit. A U.S. judge granted $134.2 million in damages in 2015. Jesus. Winder, a Salt Lake City-based attorney for Spear and Morris, said they filed an application a few weeks ago in Canada to domestic that judgment. What? Okay, AP, you're doing a CNN. Khadr's lawyers filed a $20 million wrongful imprisonment lawsuit against the Canadian government, arguing the government violated international law by not protecting its own citizen and conspired with the U.S. in its abuse of Khadr. Khadr spent 10 years in Guantanamo Bay. His case received international attention after some dubbed him a child soldier. Okay. So the argument is this guy probably killed a soldier, by his own admission, yada, 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 and he's being paid millions of dollars for wrongful imprisonment. Was he wrongfully imprisoned? Don't know. Can't tell. Was he under duress? Well, Guantanamo was a piece of hell on earth. I don't know. What a messy story.
Yeah, I still have a problem with him being paid. I mean, well, it's Canadian law. I don't know how their shit works. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. SDA is in the chat. What?
If it was here, I would say what we should do is give him that money and then drop him like in rural Alabama and let everybody know what he did.
Oh, geez. Put a sign around his neck.
Yeah.
SDA, you're in the chat. So are you back from fireworks? Because if you
she's
are...
She's probably doing it from her phone there.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting we live in the 21st century. I'm still stuck in the 19th.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not dark enough out for fireworks yet.
Oh, yeah. You're on East Coast time. Okay. Yeah, she's sitting on the grass somewhere under a tree talking to us. All right. So the story you've all been waiting for.
Dun, dun, dun.
Man hid wife's body in freezer to collect Social Security. And amazingly enough, this is a Florida man.
Of course he is.
Authorities in Florida say the heirs of a man who hid his wife's body in a freezer so he could continue collecting her Social Security benefits have repaid the government for the money he took. Well, good for them, even though they shouldn't have had to. The U.S. Attorney's Office said in a news release that heirs sold Alan Dunn's condo in Sun City Center, a retirement community south of Tampa, and paid $15,743 to the Social Security Administration. Prosecutors say Margaret Dunn died at home in 2002, and Alan Dunn hid her body in the freezer. He then collected her Social Security benefits until he died in 2010. Jeez. Following his death, authorities learned Dunn's wife was dead. The heirs who didn't know Dunn had hidden his wife's body agreed to waive their right to inherit the condo and sold it. That's the end of the story. And apparently the heirs of these people didn't ever visit their parents or their relatives. Right.
Where'd mom go?
Yeah, 8 years. We haven't heard from her in 8 years. Where is she? She's just cooling off.
Funny. I see what you did there.
Let's see. Okay, well now we are on to...
That's fucked up though. I mean,
yeah,
I understand taking the money from the estate, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But that's punishing the heirs who may or may not have known anything about this. Hopefully they didn't know anything about this, because that's fucking horrible. But
well, they had to pay it out of his estate is the problem. But on top of that, I guess they had to pay money on top. Which is just really stupid. So
anyhow,
I was going to say something else, but then my brain went blank. So I don't remember. Now we're going to go to MSS News. So everybody in the chat, if you have any stories you'd like us to take a look at, please send them to us via Twitter with the hashtag MSS News, and we'll take a look. I think I have it set up correctly this time, so I'm not getting stories from 17 weeks ago. Okay. This first one comes from Pissed Off Shih Tzu. I guess the story is appropriate, given the provider. Pot for dogs? Pet owners turn to cannabis treats to ease stress over fireworks.
What now?
Relax, puppy. The fireworks are here. Just take some pot. Okay. Dog owners know too well what the 4th of July fireworks do to their pets' stress levels. Now, some in California are turning to cannabis products for pooches. Yes, there are special treats infused with CBD, cannabidiol, a cannabis compound, to alleviate a dog's anxiety caused by fireworks. Quote, I don't want him to be stressed out, especially over something as insignificant as fireworks, Bay Area pet owner Zugiard Garcia Barrera said. Zugiard? I'm going to spell this out. Maybe somebody in the chat can phonetically tell me how to say it correctly. Zugierd. Zugiard? This year, Zugiard. That's pretty weird, Zugiard. This year, Garcia Barrera's dog, C-Rex, will be given a new anxiety remedy, medical marijuana for pets. But is it safe and legal? In December, the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration reminded the public that CBD is considered an illegal substance. Yeah, we know it's illegal. Is it safe for a dog? I Let's see. Dr. Tom Hansen of San Francisco veterinary specialist said, "We just don't know what these products are doing," he said. "There is anecdotal information, but no science behind it because it's a Schedule 1 drug, not allowed to study it." Damned if you do, damned if you don't, catch 22. So,
Lady
okay.
Monkey, are you actually there?
Hello, Lady Monkey.
Okay, she's going to keep trying, guys.
Okay. We see her happy face. You know, her avatar is slightly bigger than yours.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys are loud.
Oh, sorry, I'll be quiet.
No, it's okay. I'll just find the volume button.
Okay. Let me know when you get it.
I fixed it.
Okay, I'm speaking at a normal voice now. Are you okay?
Yes, we're good.
Okay. Yeah, I think Lady Monkey's got an inflated ego because her avatar's bigger than yours.
Hi, I didn't notice hers was bigger than mine.
Yep.
It's because I'm the boss. Holy shit, I'm huge. Why am I so huge?
Oh well, you can vector that down
on
a bit.
Purpose somehow.
Well, he just wants there to be more of you to love.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Okay, moving on.
I don't think you should give dogs weed, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, especially if it's like, oh, the fireworks will scare your dog. Well, then one day they'll be scared. Put them in a pan
for a few hours. Yeah.
Put them in their pet carrier. What now?
Give them weed to help them with fireworks.
Yeah, like marijuana-infused doggy treats. Whoa! What's going on? What was all that?
Woman?
I think so. I don't know.
There's a bunch of noise.
She is sitting in for SDA. She's doing the old
this is true.
Scrubbing trick.
This is true. If it's not her hair, like making jingling sounds against the microphone. Okay.
Lady Monkey, did you switch to your iPhone?
I did not, but I had to move a bunch of cords, so that could have been the noise.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Anyhow, so the next one comes from staff reporter Colleen Bernier. There's a video attached to this, and it has a warning that says, "Warning, distressing content." And
cool.
Yeah, it is a little bit distressing. Fire breather sets his own face alight when his performance goes very badly wrong.
Wait. I'm not stopping you because I know you haven't read this yet. But that makes it sound like he was having a bad performance, so he said, "Fuck it," and lit his face on fire.
Sets his own face alight. Yeah, it's like, oh man, this sucks. I'm Ghost Rider.
I'll show you, bitches. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, that's how it sounded from the headlines.
Yeah, the arrangement of words the mirror has given us would suggest that. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. If we can...
It's like I shot an elephant in my pajamas.
Yes. What was he doing in your pajamas?
A fire breather set his own face on fire when his daring performance went badly wrong. Horrifying footage shows crowds screaming as disaster struck during the Daredevil performer's routine at a festival. The performer fell to the ground in agony as the flames spread across his face. Ugh. He was the third fire breather to set himself alight within minutes at the festival.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. It's the new fire festival.
Get a clue, guys, at the fire festival. The third within minutes. Maybe you guys should take a clue after the second time. I don't know.
Was this their first time trying it?
I don't know. Footage filmed by eyewitnesses in Russia's Kemerovo Oblast region show the man getting through his routine surrounded by a crowd of spectators. However, within moments, his face catches fire and he falls to his knees as he tries to extinguish the flames. But the blaze only gets fiercer as the fuel spills out of his mouth. Oh, God. And there's a whole bunch of still pictures. No, you don't. You hold it in your mouth because you just, oh, no.
If your face is on fire, then what happens? A little bit gets in your lip and your whole mouth blows up.
Oh God!
Here's an idea.
Yeah.
Just don't try to do fire eating shit. Just saying.
The footage of the incident is proving popular with viewers after it was posted on video sharing websites. Internet user Stratayusha writes, "Silly boys, you're supposed to train first before performing."
Yeah. Did you see Jack Cochran? Said the trainees are terrible this year, one of the carnival workers was heard saying.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'll put the link in the chat just in case anybody wants to watch it. Warning: it is pretty disturbing. Gotta say, even I got a pretty
Gotta
strong
learn
stomach.
somehow.
I know. Fire's hot, by the way.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
That's horrible.
I'm not clicking that.
I'm gonna click that.
Okay. Are you gonna take a look?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well,
not looking.
all right. We'll give Monkey a second to take a look. Let's see.
Oh, dude. Damn.
Yeah, I know, right? Netarumi asks, Scribe Light, is the fire breather hot? Oh, yes, he is.
He was for a minute.
Smoking hot.
Is he alive? It looks like he's alive, but I have to wonder the condition of his lungs and face from now until the end of time. I think they said he lived, or at least he was alive at the end of it. Okay, well, moving on to another Florida story. This one also comes with a picture, and man, that is the happiest looking Wicked Witch of the West picture I have seen in a long time.
Oh, God, that's horrible.
Oh, you haven't seen the picture of this woman yet?
Oh, I was actually watching the video there.
Oh, I know.
When he does the fire breathing, he doesn't spit far enough, so
Yeah.
it stayed right there on his mouth. Oh,
Right.
that's fucking... Oh,
It's bad.
damn. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. All right, so this one comes to us from staff reporter Jenna Kai. Florida woman hides drugs in body during arrest. A Florida woman.
See, this is another one where the headline makes it sound like during the arrest, she's like, wait, let me shove this somewhere. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, you're not wrong.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
A Florida woman who had been arrested on drug charges decided to hide a bag of meth in her buttocks while being booked into jail. The ploy did not work. Summer
Really?
Nicole Adamson, 30, of Bonita Springs, and I tell you what, Summer Nicole Adamson is a real looker. I'm going to put this in the chat. Take a look, because oh man,
Oh, God.
and she's really happy to be there too. Had been pulled over when someone reported she broke a car window. That's when deputies say they found a syringe and heroin. During a search in jail, deputies say she then grabbed the bag of meth, put it in her mouth, and began to chew it.
If you guys, I'll just present my screen if you guys want to see this. She is a real looker. She is freaking beautiful.
I have you presented or focused
There
on.
you go, guys.
There you go. Yeah. Oh man, look at that face.
That actually
Now-
looks like she's been made up for a movie.
I know she looks like like if you had to do a modern retelling of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
What a looker.
Yeah.
Faces of Meth, round 2.
Oh,
Did you ever see that thing, that photo array called Faces of Meth?
I have not.
Oh man, so this sheriff's deputy or something in Oregon, he started going through all these old booking photos of repeat meth addicts that would come in, and he just put them in chronological order, and you can see how these people have deteriorated over the couple of years just by they look like normally healthy people in their first photo, and then gradually they just turn into absolute zombies. It's really horrifying. Anyway, that aside. Let's see. Okay, this also comes from Jono Kai. We'll do a couple more before we move on to other subjects. Okay, UCLA to teach course on spatial injustice blames poverty in Los Angeles on geography and car culture. Okay.
Oh, dear Lord.
The University of California, Los Angeles is introducing a new 5-credit course this upcoming semester to teach students about spatial injustice in Los Angeles. If it sounds like a social justice buzzword, that's because it is. Spatial injustice refers to, quote, production of unjust geographies and the spatial structures of privilege.
What the hell does that even mean?
In other words, says the article, if you're impoverished and living in a bad neighborhood, it could be because the city you live in was designed to segregate your block away from everything else. Progressives argue that having the U.S. interstate highway system run through cities like Los Angeles, New York, and Boston only broadened class divisions in areas cut off from the rest of the city.
Okay.
Okay. The new course comes in the wake of the college's commitment to hire, quote, social justice advocates, I've done a video on them before, to fight against whiteness and patriarchy on campus. I am going to see if I can find a video on this, because I want to do a video on spatial justice now.
So I just want to make sure I'm understanding this. So Los Angeles is growing, and they build the highway through it, and then part of the people, like say the people on the left side, aren't getting to talk to the people on the right side, so they all got poor.
Well, the wrong side of the tracks, monkey, don't you know?
What the fuck is that noise?
I thought it was you.
No, it sounds like it's coming from outside. Is there like a bear out there? Hang on a second.
If there's a bear
You
out
don't
there,
open the door. What the hell is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Well, chill out. I was going to use a window. Okay.
is there a bear out there? Open the door. Oh my God, it is a bear.
The ratings would skyrocket. Come
Oh,
on.
yes, very much so.
right.
I missed a super chat. I apologize. John Woodruff, thank you very much. Lady Monkey, keep it down with all the chatting. Can't hear anyone else. Love you guys.
I'm sorry. Well, you'll hear screaming soon when Monkey gets eaten by a bear.
I know. Oh my God. Just continuing on with it. Well, I'll wait for Monkey. I don't want to rob him of the pleasure that could be social justice conversations. So what have you been up to today, Lady Monkey?
And just so everybody knows, he did open the door, even though
Oh,
he said he
no.
wasn't going to. I'm not going to open the door, and then he opens the door.
Was it a bear?
I hope at this point, because he lied.
Do you have bears there?
We do.
Oh, okay.
I did not say I wasn't going to open the door. I said I was going to look out the window, and I did, and I didn't see anything, so I opened the door.
Okay, so
Is it dark
did you just...
outside?
Yeah.
Is it what?
Is it dark outside?
It's getting there.
So have you identified the noise?
No idea what that was.
So you just let the ghost into the house?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, just want to make
Well, the
sure.
kids are convinced we have a ghost anyway, so that's okay. Now he has a friend.
Okay.
Maybe that was him trying to leave. You don't know. Maybe
Oh, I
he's
know who
gonna
it was.
start-
It's Grand Monkey's invisible friend.
Oh, there you go.
Well, she does talk
Yeah.
to somebody in the house that we don't know
Yeah.
who it is.
She has an imaginary friend, and you just let them in. And we're just about to start a new horror franchise. It's going to be Drop Dead Fred 2. Fred's
No, I can't
Revenge.
sleep tonight.
Oh, no.
She can't do horror
let's-
at all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Now you know. Knowing's half
All
the
right.
battle.
G.I. Joe.
Go, Joe.
Let's see. Finishing off this story. The syllabus is intended to show the correlations, by the way, between the development of Los Angeles as a city and how it's, quote, unevenly linked with the history of technologies. What?
The fuck does that even mean?
Okay, continuing with the syllabus, quote, students will investigate spatial justice and injustice in the multi-ethnic city through the lens of 3 thematic technologies that have literally built and transformed LA into a global metropolis: cars and highways, networking technologies culminating in the internet and World Wide Web, and film and broadcast media. So intersectional studies on spatial injustice. Excellent.
What?
Pressed on the syllabus by Campus Reform, Professor Pressner referred to UCLA's urban planning professor Edward Soja's definition of spatial justice, who claimed that unjust geographies can be aggravated further by racism, patriarchy, heterosexual bias. And then Heat Street decides to stop me from being able to read the story because I'm not subscribed or I've got an ad blocker. So anyway.
Okay, so if you're a gay female,
Yeah.
darker than white person,
Yes.
Los Angeles was set up to harm you.
Yes.
All right, that seems a very specific thing for them to choose to do, but who knows?
Okay, I will do.
Tootsie Boo, buzzwords aplenty. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
I want to see if I can find like a video lecture on this subject, even if it's not from UCLA, and do a video on
Is it
that.
spatial injustice?
Like, I feel we should
Spatial
read articles now that use smaller words so I can understand what's going on.
I don't do small words. I have an English major.
I do small words.
Oh,
Yeah, you do. You do
that's
small people.
discriminatory then.
Yes, I'm length discriminatory on vocabulary. You're right.
And it's because I'm a woman and I'm white. So now I don't know if you're just sexist, racist, or maybe a little of both.
Yeah, it's my verbal privilege.
Verbal privilege.
Okay.
Two more stories, and then we'll move on. This one comes from staff reporter Jonah Kai, and the headline alone, oh man.
Oh God.
Police make gruesome but unusual discovery in infant's casket abandoned on sidewalk.
Aww.
Okay.
Was there a baby in it?
No, well, I don't think so. Let's see. Police in Philadelphia are investigating after they say they discovered human organs in a bag in an infant's casket that had been abandoned. A group of people walking on North Philadelphia Street came across the casket around 9 p.m. Monday, lying on a sidewalk across the street from a cemetery. I was pretty shocked, witness Chris James told the station. It looked like something straight out of Thriller. We didn't want to open it, James said. We didn't know what was inside. We didn't know if toxic waste could be in there, anything. We honestly thought it could be an animal. James described the coffin to Philly.com as a, quote, small casket wrapped in a trash bag. And when officers opened it, James said they found a black plastic bag with dirt and, quote, something organic inside, unquote. It did look like organs. According to the medical examiner, they were in fact human organs. They believe they belonged to an infant or a child. Ugh.
So it sounds like somebody dug up the coffin and carried off the body.
Small said the casket was fresh and recently pried open. Investigators are looking into whether someone stole it from an area funeral home or if it was dug up from the cemetery. That's creepy as hell and gross.
That is.
That's really gross. Okay. Well, you know who I blame for that one? Gutenberg.
Gutenberg.
Yeah, it's Philadelphia, so Gutenberg.
Philadelphia man.
Yeah, Philadelphia man. All right, so last one comes from staff reporter Colleen Bernier, and it's another Florida man story.
Yay!
Okay, Florida man's Skittles strategy, a dud with deputy. Okay.
Okay.
A Florida man's plan to get a sheriff's deputy to think he was chewing on green Skittles didn't go as well as he had likely hoped. Blake Smith, 33 of Fort Pierce, was riding his bike without lights on June 13th when a deputy tried to stop him. Instead, he kept going. The deputy wrote in a report Smith was rapidly chewing on something and taking large gulps of a drink. When Smith stuck out his tongue, the deputy thought it had pot on it, but he couldn't get a sample because Smith swallowed it. I was eating the green Skittles, he said. I didn't eat any weed. Smith was charged with a DUI, resisting an officer, and destroying evidence.
I believe him.
Yeah.
So he just had a bag of only green Skittles?
You know, some people are very particular. You know, there are those Hollywood stars that'll only eat green M&Ms. You ever heard this before? They put in their contract, like, only green M&Ms will be delivered to my trailer, that kind of thing.
I actually saw a story about that. I don't know if this is true for everyone. I want to say it was Aerosmith. But they said they only did that to make sure that they followed everything else that they wanted in their rider.
Oh.
So they would throw in just one random stupid thing like that just to be sure, because if they took the time to pay attention to that one, then they probably made sure to have the right water and all that.
Okay. So
Does it taste different than the other colors?
You'd have to have a really sensitive sense of taste, I suppose. Of course, when it comes to M&Ms, I'm colorblind.
Yeah, I don't eat Skittles, so I don't know if they have different flavors, kind of like those Jolly Ranchers.
Oh yeah, Skittles, yes. M&Ms, no.
Yeah, they have different flavors.
Oh, okay.
They're sort of like tiny little starbursts, sort of, with a shell.
Oh, Mix Radio is telling me it was Van Halen who did that.
Oh, Van Halen, okay. In the chat, Colleen Bernier says, Scribe Light, there's also the Florida man who got shot and was taken to Walmart.
shot taken to Walmart.
Okay, let me see if I can find that one real quick. Okay, I'll read this one because staff reporter Carlene Bernier has told us about this, and Monkey has a history with Walmart, so I gotta talk about this.
Yeah, there you go.
So this just in, and I got to say, the Palm Beach Post is apparently the source for Florida man, Florida woman stories. Man shot by Florida felon taken to Walmart. A man was shot by a convicted Florida felon and left bleeding at a Walmart, police said. Well,
that's not taken there.
That's not taken there, yeah. Michael Hannigan, 34 of Gainesville, fired a pistol on June 20th, and the bullet struck Shane Russell, 28, in the chest. An unnamed woman who was in the room during the incident drove Russell to the Walmart, instead of a hospital. Along the way, Russell called 911 and said he felt he was going to die. Hannigan faces numerous charges, including culpable negligence and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The woman's role is still being investigated. It doesn't say what the condition of the victim is. But, okay, so she drove him to Walmart instead of a hospital.
Okay.
Might have been trying to avoid accountability, or just like, hey, they've got Band-Aids at Walmart.
Yeah,
just they needed some Band-Aids or some of that.
A little rubbing alcohol and some Band-Aids and some ibuprofen and Neosporin, and you'll be fine. Yeah. That's how you treat a gunshot wound.
That's weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, news aside, we're at the top of the hour. Do we have any YouTube stuffs? Have you done any YouTube today, Monkey?
I have not.
Do you have anything on the drawing board?
I still really want to respond to race realism stuff. I don't have the energy. I've been playing video games today.
Anything in particular?
I was playing Tropico 5. They had it on the Steam sale. I never bought 5 because they were kind of dickish about 5, and stuff that was in all of the other games you had to buy as DLC.
Mm-hmm.
So I never bought the game because I didn't want to buy half a game and then have to buy 40 DLCs. But it's on the Steam sale, so like, fuck it, yeah, I'll try that. And I've been mesmerized playing it. Yeah, it's a really fucking great game. All of the DLC came with it for a much cheaper price.
How much did you pay?
So I don't know. It was not $2.
$2. Let's see. Tropico. Looks like Tropico 5 is going for $6.24 right now.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of the franchise, if you do like it and you never got 5 is excellent. It really is.
Okay.
It's a lot harder than the other ones, but it's so fucking cool.
Lady Monkey, do you play video games?
I do. I don't have a lot that I do now, although I will tell you I'm a huge Candy Crush person. I will eventually beat this damn game. Mm-hmm. My boys tell me I can't beat it, but I will beat this game.
Okay. Are you working
on What level are you on that?
Sorry, what?
I don't know. Hold on, let me get it. I used to play a lot of video games. Hold on, I have to get it. I know I have if I can finish these levels before they do another upload, I only have 150 levels left to go before I hit the end of the game. I am on level 2,359.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, she's very dedicated.
This game.
I've never played a single game of Candy Crush, so I don't even know anything about it except kind of what it looks like.
It's god awful, but I'm gonna beat this game. I will beat it.
All right. Are you working on any videos, Lady Monkey?
I am not, but I keep thinking eventually I should do one. I just don't know on what.
I think you should. I think you should do one on Candy Crush.
She's working on a video. She just doesn't know where I've hidden the cameras.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Is it going to be one of those things where you have to check that you're over 18?
Oh my.
Yes. Yeah, I always love that. Are you over 18? Of course I am.
Of course I am. No.
Yeah, just don't ask my mom.
Yeah, Monkey's starting to make videos for Pornhub. That's why.
Oh, I'm gonna make a Pornhub video. I really am.
But it's keep meaning to, yeah.
I'm gonna upload it like a dissertation on the First Amendment to Pornhub.
Yeah, I keep meaning to make a Pornhub account and start uploading smut that I'm reading, sort of just stuff I've written over the years that I can just put on there rather than YouTube. I still haven't done it. Can you monetize Pornhub? I don't even know.
I don't know. Does anybody in the chat actually use Pornhub other than to watch it?
Yeah, I assume you can.
Porn.
What, sweetie?
I said, Scribe, are you talking about like spoken porn, not like video porn?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna do video porn. That's not me.
It's gonna be his face reveal. We're just accidentally gonna see his head pop up.
I'm too beautiful for real porn.
Penis reveal.
Yeah.
Penis reveal.
Penile reveal. I am not presently working on a video, but I do have a maybe. I found it's an hour long, so I'm obviously not going to do all of it. But I found a professor doing a presentation describing how structural racism works. And I've been very curious to really hear someone who supposedly knows what they're talking about tell me how that works. And so I'm going to give it a listen probably tomorrow or the next day and see if there's something there worth talking about. So we'll see. It was just posted today, so we will see.
Real quick, Peter, the real Peter, question Peter, asked, what's Pornhub? Oh, Peter.
No, it's probably in the same vein as Monkey saying, I've never watched porn.
Uh-huh.
I hope so, because if not, Peter, it's Disneyland for men. It really is.
Peter.
It is the best.
Yeah.
The best website.
Why just for men?
What, babe?
Why just for men? Why is it Disneyland for men? Why women can't enjoy it?
Yeah, Monkey is sexist.
You can enjoy it. Wait. You can enjoy it. However, the things that women would never even think men look for, you will find on Pornhub. That's all I'm saying. Because you guys are a lot more simple with your porn than we are. In my experience.
Did you just call women simple?
Shocked at. Yes, because he's a bastard.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
No.
His parents weren't married? Okay.
No, they weren't.
Oh, really? Uh-oh. You are a bastard.
Really, I am really the bastard son of a sailor. When I say that, it's not just a joke.
No, at least you're.
It's just fun.
At least you're not the bastard son of 10,000 Maniacs, because that's Freddy Krueger.
Indeed.
Or 1,000 Maniacs. 1,000 Maniacs. Sorry. Sorry, what?
Because I'm gonna teach the grandcat how to pee on Monkey's side of the bed now.
Wait, you have a monkey cat too? Oh yeah, you do. That's right. You have a monkey cat.
Yeah, we have a grandcat. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so we got ranting.
He weighs 1 pound less than the grand monkey.
Yeah, and she's a 2-year-old toddler.
Can grand monkey pick up monkey cat?
No.
I can barely pick up monkey cat.
Yeah, so we've got ranting monkey, lady monkey, sunky, clunky, grand monkey, and monkey cat. Oh, and princess monkey.
Princess monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Princess monkey.
Dude, right. Women are not simple in their porn tastes, at least not all of them. Okay. There is such a thing as generalizations. Let me explain this. I have never.
Fucker. Why are you doing it?
I have never explained balloon porn to a woman and had them go, "Oh yeah, I know that." Not one fucking time. So until I run into that, I will stand by my statement that women do not go searching for the weird shit men do.
Wait. Okay,
what, like
weird
people fucking balloons?
Hey, no. Weird and complicated are two different things, Monkey.
It's not complicated. It's a woman rubbing a balloon on herself. There's nothing complicated.
That's what I just said. So see, I knew it. Why are you being all sorts of sexist here?
Have you ever seen it? Had you heard of it before I mentioned it?
Just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean I don't know what it is. I mean, I know. Why do I want to see it?
Exactly. Thank you for proving my point.
Nathan Dillon says Pornhub monetization, pornhub.com/partners/MPP. So yes, you can monetize apparently, just like YouTube, I suppose. Okay. Well, yeah. So yeah, weird and complicated are two different things. There's complicated porn out there with like, scripts and plot lines, or just, a warehouse and ropes and the pulleys and such. And then you have weird porn, which is like balloon porn or getting kicked in the nuts because that apparently turns people on, or being stepped on with high heel shoes, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Just saying.
All right. Not to use that as a segue necessarily. Oh, sorry, go ahead. What?
I am not discounting women liking weird porn. I'm not saying they never can.
Was there a survey put out that asked what you thought? I don't remember putting that survey out. Let's keep yourself.
God, you guys aren't like a married couple.
Women watch even more weird porn than men. How about that? That's
probably
most of the people who tune into Pornhub, women. Most of the people who watch porn online, women.
I know they actually have the demographics of who watches Pornhub the most. What they watch.
Well, it would probably is men, and I'm not saying it's not. It probably is men.
Let's see.
Because, you know, women have to get off the couch and do stuff.
Well, let's find out. Pornhub's 2016 year in review. So this is from last year. Throughout the year, we've covered interesting search trends, analyzing the cultural intersection between Pornhub and the likes of clowns, Pokemon, politicians, and even superheroes. Okay, bandwidth used. All right, 2016, bandwidth used, 3,110 petabytes, or 3,110,400,000 gigabytes. Streamed, 99 gigabytes per second, or 6 terabytes per minute.
Damn.
Number of videos.
Y'all watching too much porn.
Yeah, number of videos viewed, 91,980,225,000. That's 12.5 videos viewed for every person on Earth.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Hours of porn watched. Oh, dear God. 4,599,000,000 hours.
Wow.
Top 10 countries with per capita page views. Number 1 is the USA with 221. Number two is Iceland with 202. Number 3 is the United Kingdom with 189. Number 4 is Canada with 186. Number 5 is New Zealand. Number 6 is Ireland. 7 is Norway. 8 is Australia. 9 is Sweden.
Adam in chat. That's a big Twinkie.
That is a big Twinkie.
Well played.
Let's see. Most searched for terms. Okay.
Ooh.
The top searched for term in 2016 was lesbian. I'll just go through the top 5 real quick. Lesbian, stepmom, MILF, teen, stepsister.
I'm sure that's all women searching that.
Let's see.
Stepmom, stepsister, and MILF sounds like shit women are looking for.
The bottom 5 categories were from the bottom up here: gangbang, squirt, black, Asian, and cream pie. Okay.
The black by women.
Now, the most searched for term in the United States was stepmom.
Everybody wants to bang their stepmom.
And then they have it broken down by search popularity in the world for the terms massage, lesbian, hentai, cartoon, mom, and MILF. That's very interesting. I want to get down to the gender demographics. Favorite times to watch.
Do they have it on there?
They should. Let's see. Now we got search terms, and I want to get the.
I think the search terms pretty much says who's watching. I'm just throwing that out there.
I don't know. I mean, women like to watch lesbian porn. Men like to watch lesbian porn.
Do women want to? I mean, is stepmom and stepsister a woman?
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
No, I'm always right. See, why do people question me?
Oh, here we go. The most searched for porn stars. Number 1 was Lisa Ann. Interesting.
I don't know.
And if you don't know who Lisa Ann is, she's the one that did a very good job in impersonating Sarah Palin in the Nailin Palin porn parody from the 2012 election.
Oh, wow.
Good to know.
Let's see. The 2008 election. Number 2 was Mia Khalifa, and there's every reason why that's the case, because Mia Khalifa is hot, even though she's like retired. Number 3 was Kim Kardashian.
Her body is disgusting.
And then Riley Reid and Sunny Leone. Okay, I know all these names pretty well, actually. Yeah. Oh, Ava Adams is down at the bottom of the list. Really, I really like Ava Adams. The most popular male porn star searched for was Mandingo. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, God. Yeah, there's a guy that goes by Mandingo. Okay, proportion of female visitors. Here we go. All right. Where's the United States? United States. 75%.
What, of viewers were female?
Sorry, no, wait, so on. Oh, so they broke it down this way. Okay, so 75% were men, 25% were women in the United States. So, okay, so 3 to 1, basically. And that's...
Well, yeah, so women have to actually get off the couch and go do things. Like,
yeah.
Well, see, this still doesn't get into what kind of freaky shit the women are watching. Now, I'm not saying they're not
yes, it
watching
does.
some...
Yes, it does. We have a breakdown of that, too.
Okay.
What freak most searched for terms by gender. So women's. Can you imagine what the #1 woman search term is? Or
lesbian.
You're right, lesbian. Second, lesbian scissoring.
No. Is it lesbian?
Lesbian. So here I'll read from the top down. Lesbian scissoring, threesome, big black dick, lesbian seduces straight, stepdad and daughter, black, extreme gangbang, Japanese, gangbang, massage, lesbian threesome, cartoon, squirting orgasm, and anal.
I am so disappointed in my fellow women. Like, that's the shit they're searching for in porn.
Well, that two women, you women have no fucking idea how fucked up men are in the head. You really don't. And I've had this debate with women before when I've said women just do not like sex like men do. I know you guys like sex. I'm not saying you don't. You have no fucking idea. There's a great comedian, Larry Miller. He doesn't do stand-up as much anymore. Yeah. He played the dad in 10 Things I Hate About You. Mm-hmm. But he was talking about porn or how women and men treat sex. And he goes, have you ever seen women at a strip club? It's a party. It's a celebration. They're all in there having fun. He goes, and then you look at men at a strip club. He said, it's like lion watching a gazelle. And it is. You have no... My favorite joke of his is, you have no idea what's going on in your head, and I can prove that, because if you did, you'd never stop slapping us. And we do sometimes think about stuff other than sex, but there's a lot of our time spent thinking of really, really horrible sex.
Well, the one thing that is a commonality amongst men and women as far as search terms is that equally on the list, both men and women search for cartoon at the same rate.
The cartoon thing doesn't do it for me.
Cartoon porn?
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, or like some people do like porn versions of like Family Guy, where you get to watch, the characters fuck each other, or it's The Simpsons or whatever. Your cartoon character fetishes or My Little Ponies or whatever else.
You have a super chat there.
Oh, I do. Okay. Oh, Sir Adamantine, thank you. Most search for gay sex. Sir Adamantine's House of Boys Blow in Bondage. Happy 4th, guys. Yes. The BBB. Yes. Sir Adamantine's Boys Blow. Did you have an ad in mind, Sir Adamantine, or did you want another Boys Blow in Bondage ad? Because I can probably do that too.
Or I can do. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, or I can do a random Amazon product.
The One Ton Hammer says, Ranting Monkey, not horrible, perhaps deviant. That's what I mean by horrible. Some of the shit, go back and look. I mean, the Amazing Atheist, it wasn't even fucking porn, and he shoved a banana up his ass for the camera. Men just, we have weird, fucked up minds.
Well, I used to like chat until I'm sitting here Googling tentacle porn.
Oh my God, why are you on my... Don't do that shit on my laptop.
The cops are going to find it.
Fuck.
What is it?
It's me needing to get a new antivirus.
In Japan.
Oh, no.
This stream has gotten weird. Yes, it has. Well, okay. I blame you.
Shall we move on and not use it as a segue to a deep topic? I've come up with a deep topic the last couple of nights. So I invite Lady Monkey to come up with something if she has anything on her mind that isn't hentai. Or you could talk about hentai, I guess. you want to.
Is hentai tentacle porn?
Yes. Well, that is the category under which most tentacle porn appears, yes. But hentai is not just tentacle porn. But okay. Did you want to talk about hentai? Is that our deep topic? Going deep
no,
with tentacles?
I don't think that should be. No, that should not be.
Well, then tell us from your, pristine perspective, not being a jaded streamer like the rest of us are. What should we talk about?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Put it on the spot.
We shouldn't just jump into the drama with all the crazy hair stuff because we don't need to take sides or anything. But like, I don't know, I've been kind of obsessed with watching that lately. I don't know. Let's talk about something interesting that I know about.
Okay, well, what do you know about? Because I have no idea. What did you get your? Did you go to college?
I did. I went to college. I left probably about 6 or 8 weeks before graduation.
Okay, what were you intending to get a degree in? What subject?
I was going to a specialized school where I was getting my degree for medical transcription.
I don't know what that is. What's medical transcription?
When you go to the doctor and they talk into the little recorder about everything they did and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
They send the tapes off to a transcriptionist and we type it out.
Okay.
So you have to be crazy fast at typing, very accurate with your medical terms, and you have to know like the proper formatting and everything. But then I don't know, I decided that, oddly enough, I didn't want to sit in front of a computer all day. And so I left school because I was unhappy. I was paying to go to college, and I skipped a night of class, and I thought, why am I paying somebody so that I can skip? So I just quit.
What caused you to be interested to do? I mean, this sounds like such a very niche career choice. I mean, was there something that sort of like pushed you along that path?
It was just extremely high in demand at that time. Like there was a strong need for it, especially in our area. And it's something that will always be needed. Well, although I don't know, technology now, they might speak and it records it. But at the time it was super high in demand, like it was very needed. And so I had a friend of mine that did it, and she said, yeah, she was constantly, working, and you get paid per word. So if you could type fast enough, like, and you had enough doctors and hospitals, it was very lucrative. But yeah, then I just stopped.
Okay. So what did you end up doing instead?
I went into customer service because I really like people and I like to be around people and talking to them. So I was a restaurant manager for 13 years. And I really enjoyed that, running several different restaurants in the area. Fortunate stint at Walmart with Monkey. Not that he wasn't the unfortunate part, but Walmart was just awful.
I just went in there and showed her my dick.
It's like, hey, how's it going? Okay, so as someone who's run restaurants and been in customer service for that long and all that other stuff, my first inclination is to say, tell us your worst customer story, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm more curious, what would you say, the best advice you can give someone in managing sort of personal crises, like customer, disorderly customer situations?
Smile.
No, it's not a smile at all, because a lot of instances don't need or warrant a smile, and they shouldn't have a smile involved. Like if you have somebody really upset, you should not smile.
I do.
The most important thing for me whenever I'm in any sort of customer relation situation is to really kind of not mirror what's in front of me and what's going on, but to kind of, like if it's stressful and heated, to like try to de-escalate it. So you have to kind of like match the person's tone, but not like if they're being snarky and mean, not to match that, but like not to, if they're snarky and mean, you can't be upbeat and chipper. Like you have to just be normal to try to like bring the both together.
Okay.
I show him my dick.
I've got a complaint. This food's too cold. Whips it out. Oh, never mind.
He would.
Like that scene from Major League when the dude brings out his contract that says, "I don't have to do calisthenics." You've seen Major League, right, Scribe?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. Whips out his dick and pees on it. Yeah. See, I actually agree with you. For the most part, I smile because most people are not that pissed off to begin with. But if somebody is super mad, sometimes you actually have to get almost hostile with them, not crossing the line into yelling at them, but using a very, I used to refer to it as having to use my dad voice, just being very firm with them, but not yelling at them.
Exactly, yeah. And you always have to, in any situation, you have to think, do I know what happened to them right before they were here? Or, because I work at a fast food restaurant, so like, we're talking the customers were there 1 or 2 minutes. You know, do I know what happened to them right before they got there? I don't. What if their dog of 12 years got hit by a car and died? And then they wanted just a burger plain, and we put shit on their burger, and now they're pissed off. You know, maybe they just need a moment to yell at somebody. So sometimes you almost have to give that to them, but not be enabling to the point of wearing a sign that says, yes, please yell and berate at me. You have to just give them a quick moment and then bring them back down.
Okay. Well.
Oh, Magoon, that motherfucker. Somebody bop him. Get him out.
Oh, was he there too? Oh, yeah.
Did you hear my wife just say motherfucker? That's why I love
motherfucker. Motherfucker. I'm writing the ad for Sir Adamantine here.
There's a great picture on Twitter from our friend Hi, I Think I'm Real.
Yes.
It's what the hell's her name? Laura Southern holding a gun, and there's no magazine in it, and he circled it and it says Canadians.
Yeah, that's right. Okay,
are
you ready?
If you made it or if you just shared it, but yeah, go ahead.
Are you ready for an ad? And I've come up with a new character to introduce into the lore, just for the hell of it, because it just came to me as I was writing this. Celebrate the nation's independence by binging Boys, Blow, and Bondage. For one night only, get relationship advice from globe-trotting pitmaster Blackie McCracken. Also be sure to take advantage of our patriotic penis pump and the world-famous freedom flogger, Sir Adamantine's House of Celestial Sins. Salute the flag with your dick.
Nice.
Salute the flag with your dick.
Nice.
Blackie McCracken. That's my pimp name. I've decided that is my pimp name. Blackie McCracken. Oh, there's gonna be some like fanfic about that one now.
Did you have more questions for her? We can even turn it over to chat if you wanted to, and let them.
Yeah, we're right at the bottom of the hour. So, chat, it is your time. If you have questions for us, please post them with 1 or 2, or in the case of nothing for you here, 17,000 question marks, so we can tell them the question.
Well, sometimes you motherfuckers don't read our questions, and we have questions.
Okay, you're about to experience this, okay?
Yeah.
You catch every fucking question. Before we start, while you guys are thinking of questions, I have a question for you, Scribe.
Yes.
I hear you tried to imitate me last night.
This is true. I did do a very brief and lame imitation. I thought it was lame. I think I'm Real was very impressed, and I didn't hear myself do it. So,
can you do it again? Can I hear it?
Okay. Hey, everybody, this is the Ranting Monkey, and today we're going to be talking about penis pumps.
You have the inflection down good.
Yeah, I know I had the inflection okay. I don't have the voice at all. I can't do the voice. The inflection, I think I've heard it enough now I can sort of do a good imitation.
Yeah, you actually did that well. Yeah, I don't think it sounds...
for you. Yeah.
Well, what's the question?
Nothing for you here, just said, is this a good question? Then put some question marks with exclamation points. But Moonshock would like to know, have you guys figured out a time you'll be streaming on How to YouTube?
Oh, shit, no. What time are you going to do that tomorrow, dude?
Well, I can... You want to do it like the hour before the usual stream?
Sure, we can do it then. That works. Is that okay with you, Lady Monkey?
I didn't hear that. I was waving at little monkey. What was it?
Is it okay if I stream an hour early tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't care. That's fine.
Okay.
Hey, Sanguine.
Thank you, Sanguine. I'm late. Here is money. Horror movie. Oh boy.
Oh, Scribe Light. How many sex toys do you own? And is one a sling?
And is one a what? A sling.
A sling?
No, I don't have a sling. I don't have the room in my apartment for that one. How many sex toys do I own? Well, as many as can fill up a drawer in my chest of drawers, which is quite a lot. The most I have is probably various types of restraints, couple sized different floggers, and various other things. So yeah, I would have to take stock, and I don't have a full like inventory in my head, but it's a good number for one guy, I suppose.
Okay, so I just feel we should clarify that Monkey wasn't asking permission to stream. Monkey's on a lot of medications, and he can't remember, like, from 5 minutes ago what he's supposed to do. So if we have plans or something, he will have to make other plans, and then other plans. And so he's not allowed to make commitments without checking me, who runs, like, his time calendar, if he has appointments or anything like that.
I make all my plans through her. It's not a matter of being whipped in this case. It's a matter of I can't do it myself right now.
Like, you can't remember anything. He can't remember if he takes his medicine. So I had to get him one of those old man grandpa medicine pill bottles.
Yeah, I need to use it more. Well, here's a perfect example. It was maybe a week ago. I don't even remember what I was doing. And she asked me, "Are you going to stream tonight?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" She's like, "Because it's almost time." I'm like, oh, whoops. So,
yeah, and I was having to DM SDA. I'm like, he's coming. He just doesn't have a clue what day or time it is.
Okay, now catch all the questions we missed, smartass.
Back in chat again. Let's get rid of his ass. Thank you, Nash. I love you. Nash got rid of that motherfucker for me.
You missed a bunch of questions.
I know. I saw them. I'm sorry.
Welcome to our world. We try to answer everything. We really do. I do want to say, Sanguine, welcome back. I hope you had a good trip. I hope everything went well. That's why you guys haven't seen him all weekend. He was busy.
Scribe Light, do you have a sex doll?
I do not know. I do not.
What's a fleshlight? Somebody wants to know if you have one of those. That
is a fake vagina. That's basically just a cylinder. You like imagine taking like a
flashlight.
It's a pocket.
Yeah, it's a pocket massager. Yeah, basically.
Okay, gotcha.
Ooh, nothing.
What would you suggest to keep your partner's legs apart? Some big fucking hips right in between them.
You can make your own spreader bar for about $20 if you want to go to the hardware store and get like a wooden dowel and then nail a couple of cuffs to either end. That'll keep their legs apart. You can buy commercial spreader devices online. Or you can just use the classic, tie their ankles down to the corners of your bed with a bondage kit, which you can buy online for like $15 or something. I think Sport Sheets, the company Sport Sheets, makes a decent little bondage kit you can buy for relatively cheap on Amazon.
Squeaking, you're just gonna have to deal with it. There you go. There were some other questions. Nothing for you here asks if there's such a thing as a utopia of any kind. Only in your imagination. You're never going to find one that you can go to. No.
Best way to heat a fleshlight in the microwave.
Just get somebody to suck. It's easier.
Uh-oh. Lady Monkey, what do you think about Chris Christie closing off the beach for his family? Well, I think it's kind of fucked up. But I mean, like, what happens if somebody else goes to the beach? Like, forcibly removed? I mean...
Yeah, they're held out.
So it wasn't like physically you couldn't get to the beach, or it was just a, hey, don't go to the beach, but somebody could have? I don't know.
No, nobody was allowed there.
All right, I've got some school going on over there. I got Sanguine's ad ready.
Okay.
I say it's supposed to be a horror movie. Coming to a theater near you. What happens when an internet streamer hears a noise outside and goes to investigate while his wife screams from the other room? Prepare yourself for the spine-curdling terror of, is it a bear? Starring Irate Bear, Bearing, Sugar Tits, Ranting Monkey, and Lady Monkey.
Well done.
Is it a bear? What else we got? Questions. Where'd all the questions go? Ranting Monkey, Scribe Light. Are either of you watching Twin Peaks? No, I'm not. I don't have cable. So, can he still read chat when he's bopped? I don't know. I don't know what happens. If you get timed out, I think that just means you can't type. I don't think that means you're out of the channel. Oh, and they both muted themselves. Okay.
I was apparently making noise while talking, so Dad had to talk to me.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Nothing for you here. Where do you think society will be? Where do you think society will be like in 100 years? Well, better be on a motherfucking moon base. That's all I gotta say.
Motherfucking moon base.
Motherfucking moon base. Where's my moon base? That's all I gotta say. Where's my moon base?
Again, it's in fiction with the utopias.
Tootsie Boo says, does a bear shit in the woods? A bear does, yes, but not all bears. Some bears are in the zoo. Jacob Navo says, Scribe, are restraints good for someone with narcolepsy?
Oh.
If you know that your partner or you has narcolepsy, then there should be some very distinct discussions ahead of playing, because being asleep against your will and not being able to enjoy what's going on, or not being able to tell your partner that something's wrong, is dangerous territory. But yeah. Unless you're talking about like narcolepsy, like someone who's going to fall asleep and like fall off the bed or something, then maybe, but I wouldn't want to be restrained if the house is on fire, you know?
Oh, that would suck.
Let's see.
Sir Adamantine asked why Lady Monkey isn't on every night. It's just not possible. We usually have the little one and somebody's got to be watching her.
I was almost about to read a question, but then I saw it was Magoon, and I was like, no. Oh, Alpha Omega, thank you very much. Thanks for the stream. Always enjoyable. Do you have a product in mind, or I can do a random Amazon product? Alpha Omega, let me know. I'll do an ad. Moonshock says, night all, off to work, third shift sucks. Good night, Moonshock.
Have fun, bud.
Good night, Moonshock.
This is a rare opportunity to actually ask Lady Monkey questions if you have them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want to encourage Lady Monkey to start doing videos. I don't know what it should be about, but I think she should do one.
Maybe one day I will.
Is there just, and not to try to push you along, but is there a subject that just really gets your goat lately?
Me.
Well, aside from your husband.
No, not really, and that's why I think I don't know if I should do videos. Like, I don't get real upset by things. I'm very much if it makes you happy and it's not nasty as fuck, do it. Like, like people that are transgender, go for it. I mean, if that's really what makes you happy and is what's going to be satisfying in your life, then be transgender. I don't really understand the people that, although like that, my brain doesn't get that, but it doesn't mean that I'm not supportive of people.
Well, is there like some overriding pet peeve you have in the world, whether it's got to do with social justice or not?
No, not really. Is there Monkey? Is there? I don't think there is.
Not that I can think of. Huh. BG in chat says, Scribe Light, she should do a channel how to deal with an idiot husband. You fucker.
Yeah, you can call it. You can start a show just called Monkey Wrangling, and you can talk about your adventures with Ranting Monkey and Grand Monkey.
Night Mix Radio.
Oh, Sanguine, thank you very much. I had a great time and a hell of a lot of booze. Thanks for asking, Monkey, and good to be back. Cop drama in the 1800s. Oh, geez.
Holy good. You're testing him now.
Did Alpha Omega say anything? I want to scroll back up. I didn't want to miss it if he did. He hasn't yet. Okay, well, let me know, Alpha. I'll think about it. Cop drama from the 1800s.
We have a couple of questions for Lady Monkey. Lady Monkey, where are you from?
Canada.
Originally born in San Diego, California.
Lady Monkey, what is your opinion on all the social justice nonsense that Monkey covers?
I think it's very much like if it was a reality, not a reality TV show, but like a soap opera. And it's really hard to believe that some of that shit is real. And I don't know. I kind of think some of it is just because, and I don't know, I don't want to upset anybody, but like, I think some of it is just some of the younger YouTubers get their feelings super hurt, so they have to just kind of shit on one another.
Are you suggesting I shit on people because my feelings are hurt?
No, but I think like a lot of the most recent drama is a little bit younger of a crowd. You know, not really a little older to think about why we shouldn't just bash on people.
Now, this is something y'all
shit on Scribe's channel.
This is something you guys have to understand. Me and her are polar opposites when it comes to this. I am very much, I have no problem telling you if I think you're a fucking idiot, and she is very nice and will be like, it's okay, do your thing. It's okay, you're not hurting anybody. Yeah. Lady, when did you meet Monkey?
In high school. We met when I don't even think I was 16 yet. I think we were both 15 still. And yeah, because you came to my 16th birthday party. I remember that with your girlfriend. That was cute.
She wasn't there for long, was she?
Actually, no. She was at yours. She didn't come to mine. Her sister came to mine. Yeah.
Her sister who was hitting on me. That was fun. Yeah, I went to Thanksgiving dinner at their house, and her sister had her foot in my crotch. Like, that's inappropriate.
We are high school sweethearts, yes.
Yes. How big is Monkey's dock?
Dock.
Dock? Like I didn't know you even owned a boat.
On a boat.
Whoa.
Lady Monkey sounds like Maude Flanders from The Simpsons.
Who's that? Like, I don't know who that is. Are people saying I have a Minnesota accent again?
You kind of do a little bit.
I don't hear it.
It's actually a Michigan Canadian accent. They just don't know any better. They sound very similar. If you go to like the UP, believe it or not, it sounds very Minnesotan, even though you got to cross a few states to get there.
What do I think of the midgets? I think the midgets are okay for Monkey. I really don't understand it. I mean, I don't know. But they're his thing, so I just kind of let him do it. I think, honestly, the wife I am, if he ever had a midget that said they would have sex with him, I'd probably let him just so he could live out his ultimate fantasy.
Y'all got to find me a midget. Real quick.
Favorite books? I hate admitting it. Historical romances, like those smutty novels. Love them.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing historical about that. Just because they said it in George Washington's time doesn't mean the humping going on is historical.
But they're so good.
What's the most embarrassing thing about Monkey that you could tell them without making me too uncomfortable?
See, that's the thing, is it would embarrass me, but really nothing embarrasses Monkey. Like, there's just not a lot that really embarrasses him. Like, I once was trying to be funny, and I told people where his birthmark was because I thought it would be super embarrassing. And he's just like, yeah, I want to see it. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, no, he doesn't get embarrassed.
Here's one you can answer. A lot of people online are, and this has come up with VidCon, because so many people came back from VidCon like, oh, I got to stop being mean to that person. I met them and I realized they're real. Am I any different online than in real life?
No. Actually, I think you might be a little more held back online than you are in real life. Like, I feel in real life, like, as much as some situations I feel you weren't, I think you're just very blunt and direct and cussy and, yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Which is why I often just walk the fuck away.
All right, I have my Oregon 1800s cop ad. Oh, God.
Yay!
All right, here we go. 1846, the Oregon Trail. In the wilderness and mystery of the journey west, there is no law amid the settlers except what they can make for themselves. When your hardtack and water are stolen, when a cocked wagon is sabotaged, who can the travelers turn to? Ox cops. The thin blue line isn't always dysentery.
Oh my God.
What the heck?
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Goodness.
Mesh has asked us a few times, have I ever tried balancing a fidget spinner on the tip of my dick? I have not. I might one day.
But he's gonna know.
And for those of you who missed it, yes, my birthmark is on my dick.
Is in the shape of like isn't the shape of like Florida, like Gorbachev's head?
No. I don't know what shape it is.
No, and here's a story that you all will love.
Uh-oh.
So way back in high school, like I was super naive.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nope, fuck you both now. No, we're done.
I'm sorry. I'd already said I was looking. Go ahead.
Oh, Magoo's back. So let me get that motherfucker. Gosh,
You'll be fine.
You know what makes me the most mad about Magoo? Is I used to think like he was just maybe misunderstood. I was trying to be nice, and like I tried to really like him. Just he had these socially awkward situations. But no, he's just a motherfucker. I was wrong. And so now I really dislike him.
You know what Iowa stands for, don't you?
No.
My dad told me this years ago. Iowa stands for idiots out walking around.
Oh.
Okay.
Doubting Tommy, I wasn't insulting Iowa. I was just saying the birthmark on my penis is shaped like it.
Oh, Doubting Tommy's going to hate me now for what I just said.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Magoon can be nice. Like? I say kind of like Iowa.
Okay.
I'll show it to you again. Tell him the story from high school. You're going to tell the story from high school.
Oh, yeah. So he convinced me that you could put a hickey on a winky.
You can.
You cannot.
I know for a fact that you can. I've had it done.
No.
She was there for like an hour and couldn't do it.
You must have cock of steel then.
I don't bruise very easily, so it could be that.
Yeah, okay, there could be that too. Now, I have had a hickey down below before. It is possible. It's not common. I will admit it's not common, but it is possible.
Are you really fair-skinned?
Yes, I don't bruise too easily, but I do have fair skin. But I mean, this particular person didn't really know what they were doing, and they really thought that you had to like try to take the chrome off a bumper in order to do oral sex correctly. And it was kind of painful, and I felt kind of bad. I didn't want to correct them, like make them feel bad. And so
just bop them on the head.
Stop. I should have, but it's a long, complicated story. Anyway, yes, you can if you're of the right, I guess, constitution, so to speak, and your partner's doing something particularly ratted to you, you can get a hickey down there.
Now, was this? I have to ask, was it on the shaft or the head?
The head.
Oh, see, I had her working on the shaft.
Oh, okay, well.
Jeffrey Field says he bought Prison Architect on my say-so. It's actually quite hard. It's a really fun game, though. I hope you enjoy it. If you buy anything on my say-so, I really hope you enjoy it. Lady Monkey, what's your guilty pleasure?
Obviously you.
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush, definitely.
Candy Crush, yeah.
It is. I can't help it.
Lady Monkey, what do you think of the YouTube channel Queer Kids Stuff? Have you seen Queer Kids Stuff?
I have not. I am very sensitive when it comes to little kids, and like.
Well, there aren't little kids in the show.
I asked Monkey if he thought I could handle it, and he said probably no, so I didn't watch it.
All right.
Yeah, like all the Daddy of Five stuff, didn't watch any of it.
It's not like the Daddy of Five stuff. They don't actually have kids on there. It's just it's like a children's show about sex.
Yeah, which is just
which is wrong, and like they shouldn't do that. That's not okay.
Like the drag queen episode, which still just makes my mind go. Bleh.
Ranting Monkey, what happened to SDA? I'm hoping that there's no horrible firework accident, but she's at fireworks right now.
Yeah. Scribe Light, this is Zenith. I tried to do a video on them, but I scrapped it. Do you mean Queer Kid Stuff or something else? I didn't. Because you're delayed from what we're talking to us. I don't know what that's in reference to. Let's see. Lady Monkey, what are your thoughts on midgets? Says Jay Reynolds.
Like they're okay. I'm not like fascinated with them like Mr. Monkey is.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously, when we went to the store the other day, there was a lady midget, and I was really so nervous about Monkey walking past the aisle. So I thought, oh shit.
Why the fuck didn't you point that out?
How'd you miss her? Like she could barely see over the little handlebar.
Well, she's tiny. Of course he missed her. He was looking over her head the whole time.
It was Sunday night. How did you miss her?
Maybe he forgot. Maybe he's forgotten already.
Hmm.
I don't remember seeing a midget. I love seeing midgets. Midgets are awesome. Especially if they run. Running midgets make me laugh so hard. I'm sitting here thinking about midgets running. I'm gonna laugh.
That's why you're breathing so hard, like Inquisitors pointed out.
I fucking love their little arms, the way they go back and forth, like they can't bend at the elbow.
Lady Monkey, Ace Phoenix says, Lady Monkey has little interest in midgets.
Well, see, she used to actually watch midget shows on, what was that, TLC or whatever?
Oh, was there a TV show about midgets on TLC?
Little People, Big World.
Little People, Big World. Okay. Did you ever see the movie Tiptoes?
No.
Oh, man. Gary Oldman is a midget, starring Matthew McConaughey.
Oh.
This is a thing that exists in life. I shit you not. If you can find it, it is the weirdest movie ever, given the cast.
She was watching that show one day, and it almost actually killed me because I was walking by and I turned and looked at the screen, and there's a midget soccer match going. And oh my God, I laughed so hard because it's a whole bunch of little midgets running. What else do we got, guys? We got.
Have we turned Magoon bopping into like an Olympic sport at this point?
Yeah.
Terry Diamantes brings up a good point.
The
theory is that Monkey likes midgets because he has the same leg length as him. I mean, that's not too far off.
They're same length as yours, woman.
I'm 5'3". I'm allowed to have short legs.
That's why I like you. You're almost a midget.
Wait, so Monkey, are you like Johnny Long Torso? You've got like tiny legs and a long body?
Yeah, my legs are. She is 8 inches shorter than me.
Yeah.
And our legs are the same length. If we stand side by side, our hips come to the same height.
Oh, well, that's convenient for child rearing.
It's really great for stand-up sex. I'm just saying. Yeah. Have you ever watched Little People, Big World? Yes, we have. But yeah, so like even if I gain weight, I don't look. At my biggest, I was 285. And I did not look like a guy who weighed 285 because it stretched across this long ass fucking torso.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I lose weight, I look sickly because like now I'm at 205 and people like, are you losing too much weight? Like, no, I'm actually getting to a healthy weight. Calm down.
Donald the Repentless asks, host, is YouTube, excuse me, like the internet version of public access TV? Effectively. Yeah. I
would say no. It kind of is. It's more like the when television first blew up and you had or first started and you had different channels that were popping up. It was more like those first TV shows that got on air. Nobody knew what would work back then, so everything just got kind of thrown in, and they'd see what would. It was the internet is a little more Wild West than that was because they tried to keep it very sanitized. But public access TV, like 4 people watch. I can't name anybody besides Wayne and Garth who really got famous off of public access, and certainly not enough, that you'd go to VidCon and be surrounded by fans, So it's similar, but no.
If we were stranded on an island and could only bring one thing, what would it be?
You.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say. Now we have to
Fucker.
Fight. Now we must fight to the death.
We will fight, bitch. No, you can have it.
Yeah. Let's see. How's the quitting smoking going? Says Tootsie Boo.
I'm getting better. I'm getting to where I'm relying more on the vaporizer.
The bong.
But I still can't quit completely.
Bong, 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 bong.
I'm getting there, guys. I really am. I actually had a moment today after I had my dinner, because I always smoke after I eat. And I told you the other day we went out to eat, and I just took the vaporizer with me, and I did pretty well on it. So today, I just did the vapor, and it worked out fine. I didn't have any of the anxiety stuff.
Lady Monkey, and this is from Bloodwing. Has Monkey ever forgot himself and told someone in real life, "Your life makes me sad"?
To them, I don't know. He's been talking to people and said, like, their life makes me sad, yeah.
See, for me, that wouldn't be forgetting myself. I would do it because I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
The 1-ton hammer, Scribe Light, that's thong, not bong. Yeah, that's the joke.
We missed some questions back here.
BG says, Ranting Monkey, just admit it. You have to suck on something.
Yes, but I'm not gay, so I have to find something else.
There you go. How about Lady Monkey?
When she lets me.
Okay.
Platty asked, do we need to raise fund to hire a midget hooker for me? Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do a GoFundMe.
Paying somebody for sex.
No, just a dance for him, not like sex.
Okay.
No, I told you, my goal, I want them to hold their feet while I spin them.
The sound effects is what sells it.
Okay.
Doubting Tommy says, got milk.
7 minutes left.
Yeah, 7 minutes. 7-minute warning. 7-minute warning. Although we'll go a couple minutes.
Triple bop right there. Way to go.
We started a couple minutes late, so we've got like 8-9 minutes to go. But either way, about that. Triple bop headshot. Oh my gosh.
Sanguine says my legs are longer than his and he's taller than me. Then you look more like a monkey than I do.
Staff reporter Jack Cochran asks, is it legal to pay a midget to run around your yard? Probably.
Probably, yeah.
You can probably hire them to do that. They have that one midget service that'll come do all kinds of shit for you.
Yeah.
Inquisitor 81 or 8.1 asks, Ranting Monkey, if Lady Monkey were to wear shoes on her knees, would that get your motor going?
Well, see, I have this fantasy about getting little rocking shoes for a midget and smacking her in the forehead and her just.
Oh, God.
You can figure that out by the sound, I hope.
You're just the sound. You're just the Foley artist tonight for the stream.
If we woke up with powers of the Incredible Hulk, will we use them for evil or good? Mine would be good. Monkey would be evil.
The powers of the Incredible Hulk? You mean like turning into a giant monster when I get angry? I would destroy all my computer equipment watching videos and never make a YouTube video again. So that would be sad.
Yeah, I like this. Ask Lady Monkey if after sex, Monkey ever said, your life makes me sad.
Good God.
If you know
you just had sex with me. Your life makes me sad. Oh, my God.
Well, that's one of the best parts about being married. If they ever insult you, you can always go, you married me.
Right.
You had at the very least bad taste.
Yeah, unless it was a shotgun wedding.
Uh-oh.
True.
Blood says no mash. I got better. Watch this. What's coming?
Uh-oh.
Oh, we beat him to it. Okay.
What? Actually, no, I'd probably Hulk out reading CNN articles. That probably would happen. So I'd be on the stream here and it'd be like, CNN forgets to put in a "the" in the sentence or something, and then you just suddenly hear like, Scribe smash! Scribe smash!
What superpower would you have and why? Asked Knights of Charlemagne.
Stopping time so I can look up girls' skirts.
I would have the superpower of taking the anger out of the world.
Ooh.
Just make everybody happy.
You're a psychic vampire. You'd be sucking the anger out of the world.
Yeah.
What would you do with the anger? I mean, this is the downside of having the superpower. The anger would be inside you. What would you do with it to let it out?
I would give it to some sort of little creature or something. I don't know.
And then kill
Give
it.
it to the whales. Just nobody go in the ocean. We'll be okay.
How angry,
Oh my
angry
God,
whales.
angry whales.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Yeah, whenever you think of like
when
what
is
super...
the wedding? When's the wedding between Sunky and SDA? I don't know. They are really starting to sound like they're just the same person. So I don't know if the wedding would even work out. They like the exact same things.
Would you want to marry yourself? I don't know. Yeah.
See,
yeah, no, I would not want to marry.
You. I wouldn't want to marry me. One of the things that works with us is that we are so opposite. We do have a lot of interests in common, but we are completely different people, and we play to each other's strengths and weaknesses.
So is she Paula Abdul and you're MC Scat Cat?
Yes.
All right. And for those of you in the chat that get that reference, congratulations, you're old.
You're old as fuck.
Old.
I would like telekinesis, or do I want telekinesis?
Nobody cares, monkey.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Next question. What's least favorite food? Tomatoes. Yucky.
Well, the only thing to remember is when it comes to superpowers, the coolest part of superpowers, if you're doing them right, is there always has to be a cost for it. And one of the best costs for a superpower I've heard recently, there's a character in Marvel Comics called the Taskmaster. And what he can do is that he can immediately duplicate any fighting move or physical trick he has seen with his own eyes. So like he can watch Captain America fight and immediately know how to fight like Captain America. The cost for that, though, is every time he memorizes somebody's moves, he loses one of his own memories.
Oh,
and it's like, oh, that's cool. That's a cool cost. All right. Let's see. Any more questions? Granting Monkey, telekinesis to make up for your crippleness.
Yes.
Oh, the X Fireball. Ranting Monkey, Lady Monkey. Who is your smartest child?
Are we talking book smarts or street smarts?
Book smart would be my daughter. And street smart would be the youngest.
Yep. Agreed.
And the middle child is middle ground on both of them. Yeah, my son is his dad.
All right, last call, everybody. So if you have some questions or have anything you'd like us to talk about, now whose channel are we on tomorrow night? Is that SDA's?
Mine.
Yours.
Mine.
Okay, so we're gonna do a separate stream before the monkey stream of just YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do like 45 minutes on YouTube stuff, take a break, then come back for the regular monkey stream or something.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, all right. So look for that to start sometime around 7 p.m. Eastern time. Sorry, no, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Tomorrow night. Which would be 5 p.m. Pacific time.
If there were a random societal collapse event, do you think you would survive? No.
Probably not.
In my previous self, before all this shit, sure. I was rather resourceful.
Yeah. I'm not survivalistically inclined that I would make it. I'm too suburban, too modernized to be able to take it if something like horrible happened and like, the earth split open and all the electricity went off and that kind of thing.
Scribe got no street.
It's true. I got no street. Of course, I might have too much street. That might be the problem. I don't have enough woods. Let's see. Do you have a bug out bag, says Inquisitor 8.1. Well, being a world-class assassin, of course I have a bug out bag, but that's not going to save me from a giant volcano.
Right.
Well, I have a purse, and I have a lot of crap in my purse, so
You poop in your purse?
A bug out bag.
Oh.
I have a lot, not crap, but a lot of crap.
Alpha Omega says, say goodnight, Gracie. Alpha, you didn't give me a product or something. Let me know if there's something you'd like, and I'll try to cook it up in time for tomorrow's stream. Scribe has all the kink. Yeah, I've got plenty of stuff that could like restrain a captured animal, I guess, in a survival situation. But yeah, it wouldn't be good for anything else.
He could fuck it. He just couldn't figure out how to eat it.
It's so true.
Where does Electric Boogaloo come from? It comes from...
to rock down to Electric Boogaloo. And I know that's not the actual lyric. I'm just singing.
That was Breaking 2.
I know. Yeah, Breaking 2. Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. None needed. Okay, Alpha, if you say
Turbo
so.
And what was the other dude's name?
Oh, God. I don't remember.
Oh, fuck.
Rex Day? No.
No, that's the
Ozone.
Ninja Turtles. Ozone, yes, thank you.
Ozone, right. Okay, guys.
Oh, great.
That's
My cat is throwing up.
Okay, well, I guess that's a good place to stop. Cat's throwing up. Chat, so thank you so much for coming out tonight. Blah, cat barf. Ranting Monkey, Lady Monkey especially, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, hopefully we can have you on more often. And maybe not even when SDA is gone, but maybe when she's here. Everybody have a safe and happy 4th of July. If you are in a country that celebrates that kind of thing, if you're not, then you're a bunch of communists. If you want to make up for that, go watch Independence Day and pay attention to Bill Pullman's speech. With that,
hit that like button on your way out.
Yes, hit that like button on your way out. And otherwise, we will see you tomorrow night. Take care and goodbye.
Bye, guys.